When you picture breakfast, what pops into your head? Is it sort of quiet, maybe just a quick bite before the day really kicks into gear?
Yeah, usually pretty standard, right? Like eggs, toast, maybe some coffee, nice and calm.
Right, exactly. A gentle start. But what if I told you there's a place that, well, basically takes that whole idea and says, get over it?
Yeah, it's quite something. The Junkyard Café in Simi Valley. And the picture they paint is, well, it's not just serving breakfast. They seem to be actively trying to redefine it.
Totally. And that's our mission today, right? Okay, so setting the scene, the vibe. From the moment you walk in, apparently you know this isn't your average breakfast joint.
Not at all.
The core message is loud and clear if you want quiet and sensible.
You need to get over it. That's their line. It's less a cafe, more that culinary intervention.
Sounds almost aggressive, but fun aggressive.
Exactly. And it's so intentional, the whole personality they've crafted. It's described as Mad Max part Route 66 fever dream.
Wow, okay, so visually.
Think license plates everywhere, servers who sling hash like seasoned mechanics. Even the coffee, it apparently flows with the urgency of an oil change. It's not just background stuff, it's like a whole sensory experience designed to pull you out of your normal morning.
Right, it's an escape hatch first thing in the morning.
Precisely. Setting a mood, an expectation that breakfast is going to be different, fun.
And this personality, it even extends to the food itself, doesn't it? There's that great quote.
Well, yeah, the bacon here doesn't just sizzle, it struts.
It struts.
Feel
I
those.
love that. It tells you everything, right?
Yeah.
The food's got attitude. It's going to be big, playful, matching that whole kind of unhinged vibe.
And people are totally there for it. One customer was quoted saying, you don't come here for subtlety.
Makes sense.
You come here because breakfast should be loud, proud, and served with a side of sass.
Loud, proud, and sassy breakfast. Okay.
And this whole deliberate, maybe slightly crazy personality is key. It's not just about eating. It's about the experience, the novelty, maybe a bit of escapism, making breakfast genuinely fun.
Which seems to be their whole thing.
Yeah, enjoyable in a way most places don't even aim for. It's calculated, standing out through sheer force of personality.
Okay, so let's talk about that food, the stuff that struts, because this sounds like where the extravaganza really happens. Portions are.
Oh, huge. Unapologetically large. And there's this, wild streak in the comfort food they serve.
Give me some examples of this scale. Biscuits.
Described as towering, golden, and fluffy enough to make a Southern grandmother weep.
Okay, wow. Towering biscuits.
And the cinnamon roll, apparently often mistaken for a small meteorite.
A meteorite, seriously.
It requires both a fork and a support group.
Okay, so the portions are definitely part of the fun, part of the brand. It's something to talk about.
Exactly. It's memorable, shareable even. Then you've got pancakes arriving looking like flying saucers.
Naturally.
And the breakfast burrito is rumored to have its own gravitational pull.
Okay, I get it as breakfast turned up to 11.
Yeah.
But here's the twist, right? Amidst all this playful, huge portion chaos.
Yeah, this is crucial. The kitchen actually takes the food really seriously.
And this is where the scratch kitchen thing comes in.
Exactly. They operate as a scratch kitchen, which, might actually make them the only one in Simi Valley doing that.
Really? The only one?
It's possible. And that means ingredients are fresh, sauces, gravies, everything made from scratch.
Which is pretty fundamental to delivering that promise of a fast and delicious breakfast, even during the week.
Absolutely. That commitment to quality made from scratch is huge. It's the foundation. Look at their oatmeal.
Okay.
Steel-cut oatmeal. The menu literally says, no shortcuts, whole grains, cold steel cut, no additives, just old school oats.
So they're proud of it.
Rightfully so.
Yeah.
And the biscuits and gravy. It features Junkyard's house-made bacon and sausage gravy.
House-made gravy. That makes a difference.
Totally. And this dedication, combined with being efficient, lets them serve really good food quickly, even on a Tuesday morning. That's impressive, considering how wild the menu looks.
It's like the serious engine under the fun exterior.
Well put. The meticulous back end supporting the wild front end.
And that menu. It sounds like a trip just reading it. The names.
Oh, the names are great. For burritos, you've got Here's the Beef. Pretty straightforward. But then there's the Chris and Kathy featuring grilled spam.
Say bam.
They definitely lean into the fun names and interesting combos.
Keeps it light, keeps it fun. What about those biscuits and gravy again?
Well, besides the standard, there's an option called Are You Gonna Go For It?
Is that a challenge?
Pretty much. It's 2 biscuits, the house-made gravy, 2 bacon, 2 sausage links, and 2 eggs.
Whoa, okay, that's a commitment.
Then the Junkyard hit list section, names like Tattoo Face.
Tattoo Face, what's in that?
Steak, avocado, cheddar, sour cream, or scrap heap tortilla, potatoes, eggs, bacon, sausage, jack and cheddar piled high.
Sounds intense.
And they seem to love potatoes. There's Buns McKenzie and the Big Pig, which both have this long list. Potatoes, cheese, bacon bits, onion, sour cream, salsa, avocado.
They really cover the potato bases.
Hey.
And omelets. Are they just as creative?
You bet. There's a cheeseburger omelet.
Exactly what it sounds like.
Seems so. Or the Simi Valley, California omelet, loaded with avocado, mushrooms, onion, tomato, garlic, multiple cheeses. Very California.
Nice. Local flavor.
And if you want control, you can pick your part omelet, choose your own 4 ingredients. It's like built for personality.
Cool. Any other standouts? Griddle stuff?
Oh, yeah. Hot off the griddle has things like the Junky Monkey sandwich.
Chunky Monkey.
Banana chocolate chip pancakes used as the bread for eggs and meat.
Whoa. Okay, that's inventive.
And a churro waffle. They're definitely fusing comfort food with like pure novelty, infusing that junkyard energy everywhere.
But hang on, amidst all this glorious chaos, there's a kids menu.
Yeah, isn't that interesting? For all my children under 10.
What's on it?
Stuff like kid-sized pizza, small chocolate sundae, standard kid fare, really.
So even with the wild vibe, they're still making it work for families.
Which is smart, right? It broadens their appeal without watering down the main brand. It shows there's thought behind the fun.
Yeah, it feels very intentional.
And that really sums up why it works, I think. The huge, quirky menu, plus that serious commitment to scratch cooking, it all feeds into that fun and enjoyable experience.
It's not just novelty for novelty's sake.
Exactly. There's real quality underpinning the playfulness. And that's why they can be a go-to, a best bet for a fast and delicious breakfast, especially on weekdays. They figured out how to make scratch-made work at scale.
Okay, but now, the part that really amps up the fun factor, especially for the grown-ups.
Ah, yes. The cocktails.
Morning cocktails. Every single day. This feels like a major part of the enjoyable equation.
It's huge. It totally shifts the whole dynamic of breakfast. It's not just a meal. It can be a social thing, a little treat, maybe even.
Hair the dog.
Could be. Having a full bar open for breakfast is, well, pretty unique. It immediately changes the atmosphere.
So what are we talking? Bloody Marys?
Oh, yeah. In pint glasses, apparently topped with peppers, pickled veggies, and the general vibe of a bad decision waiting to happen.
Huh. Love that description. And mimosas.
Mimosas, too. And they're bottomless on Sundays, the source says, and so is the judgment in a good way.
Bottomless mimosas and judgment-free Sundays.
Yeah.
Sounds perfect.
The fact that you can have a proper cocktail with your eggs and toast, or like you said, a mimosa to celebrate, it just reframes the whole meal.
It makes it feel less like a requirement and more like an occasion.
Oh, exactly. An escape, a mini celebration. It turns breakfast from potentially mundane into something memorable. This is a massive draw.
So who is this place really for then? With the big food, the wild vibe, the morning drinks?
Seems like a pretty wide net, actually. The sources suggest it appeals whether you're nursing a hangover, dodging real life, or simply hungry enough to consider fighting a pancake.
Fighting a pancake. I feel seen.
But yeah, the point is, the Junkyard Café delivers on its promise. It does it with a wink, a grin, and a slightly alarming amount of gravy.
It taps into that desire for something different, something that breaks the routine.
Absolutely. And that bar availability is just pivotal. It elevates the whole thing. It's not just the great scratch food or the fun atmosphere.
It's the permission to indulge.
Yeah, the freedom, the invitation to make breakfast a real social event or just a playful moment for yourself. That's key to the fun and an enjoyable experience.
It positions them as a destination, right? Not just for weekends, but maybe even to make a weekday morning feel special.
For sure. Especially if you want that fast, delicious, scratch-made quality, plus the option for a bit more fun. They've really tapped into making breakfast a highlight.
Okay, so it's crystal clear the Junkyard Café is way more than just a place to get eggs.
Oh, definitely.
It's where breakfast becomes, maybe the most unhinged meal in Simi Valley, and people love it for that.
They seem totally devoted.
They've found this really interesting sweet spot, loud, proud atmosphere, genuinely high-quality, scratch-made food, served up fast enough to be a reliable weekday choice.
That best bet factor.
And, of course, the full bar, ready to go first thing in the morning.
It's quite the package. They've really challenged what a morning meal can be, proving that, structure doesn't have to be boring.
So the final thought then, for you listening, what does this make you think about? Could you bring a little bit of that fun or unhinged energy into your own morning routine.
Yeah, like what assumptions about breakfast could you maybe get over? It's a good prompt to think beyond just fuel. A meal can be an experience, right? A statement. Maybe just intentionally more enjoyable.
You are listening to Claire News, Simi Valley.